Welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm your host, Paradoxx. This is episode 2. Let's get into it. Alright, we are back. As you can see, I've added a to-do list on the side here. That's just going to help us out. That's too tall. It's going to help us out and know what we're going to do within episode. We're projecting out a little bit too. I don't think we're going to get all these done in one episode, but our goal here is to do some tier 1 unlocks, set up our biopower farm, and then set up a basic iron, copper, and concrete setup. So we have 2 pure limestone, 3 pure iron, and 1 pure copper. We're going to get those set up, start making some basic components so that we can start progressing through these tiers and start our building base. So let's go ahead. What I've done, I did some off-camera work. I collected a bunch of leaves and resources. Got a full box. Other than, I don't have a full thing of wood and a completely full box, but pretty much full box. That'll give us a good start to our biomass farm. So we don't want to burn leaves. We don't want to burn wood, except for what we have to. And I'll probably do some handcrafting, but I did a bunch of handcrafting to get these right here. All of these, so this is gonna help us unlock our hub. First one we're gonna do is our base building so that we can start laying a foundation down and get started. So first thing we're gonna do, I did get a comment on the last video about pressing 1, 2, and 3. So here, if you look, I've got all the big relevant items are listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 because I have 6 items of it in my inventory. So I could start at 6 and throw those. It'll throw the first 6 right there, and because there's still 6, I can do 4. It'll just throw the 14 in there. Keep going down the line, but essentially do all that, and we can do our first launch pod.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures
we'll
aimed to provide the
fly up
first
in the
needed
sea.
to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and sectioning of your factory.
We'll fly off, and in about a minute and a half we'll be able to get our next done. But we're gonna build out over the ocean because it's out of the way. We'll run some lines from our nodes over here towards this ocean. But first we're gonna set up our hotbar for some base building, some basic stuff, right? Now we have our foundation: 1 meter, 2 meter, 4 meter, and ramps 1 meter, and our 1 meter and 4 meter basic walls. So we're able to start building the factory. Not gonna worry about walls yet. I generally like to stick to the 2 meter, and we can place it wherever we want. We can rotate it however we want, but we can also hit control, and that'll hold it to a starting grid. So what we're gonna do, come out just a little bit. I don't want to start it out in the ocean. There we go. Alright, so that'll be starting grid. And then we have build modes, right? So when you have your floors selected, your default is to place them one at a time. So you could always come this way, 5, or there's zoot mode, which will allow you to go up to 10 across. Or here, counting how many I have 7. Don't want to delete 2 out to 10.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Oh, and then yes, I forgot about this. So, you can do no filter, show you all, or just filter certain. Probably gonna come back one with this spell, but gonna need a lot more concrete. That's not gonna give us very much. Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna give us very much. So that'll be the first thing we get set up, to be honest. This thing takes forever to get going. Is our concrete setup. So, with that being said, what's I gonna do? Yeah. So we're gonna cut this down by about 3 on each side real quick. No, I meant 2 on each side. That way we can go out a couple, right? We have a starting little plate, right? And then we're gonna do from here. We're gonna unlock the next one of tier 1. That's gonna be logistics. Give us lifts, splitters, which are gonna be important, mergers in our building, and then we can see the efficiency of the buildings. That, and again, we're gonna get that ready, launch that pod. Ada's gonna talk a little bit
Milestone
again.
reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and
So we can come in
efficiency of
and
your
out.
factory. We encourage you to consider more verticality
one's about
when it
4
comes to
minutes.
factory
So
logistics
what we're
to
gonna do
streamline
here
short-range transportation.
Is
The
create a couple
productivity
biomass
display will
brewers.
help you measure and improve the productivity of
actually-
individual buildings to aid with optimization.
We're gonna do this not on foundations just because we don't need to, but we're gonna build us 2 constructors here. Or well, we're just gonna do 1 because wood itself, we don't need to do anything with the wood. Okay, here. I missed the wrong. And of course, yeah. That's fine. Nope. Won't work. So what we're gonna do real quick is just do that, come up, that, come back, that, that, that. Alright, now we're gonna leave the wood in our inventory. That. There. Figure this. Leaves, because we're just gonna start with biomass. I'll use the wood. How about, yeah, how about that? There. Both of these. Just to give us some, right? Put that, so right click on the wood or any item in your inventory and it'll split it automatically. And again, you can just press 1 here. Press 1. So, that'll last 5 seconds with the wood. I'm only using 4, but what we'll do is we also, not that, wrong button. We'll load this up so that we get a good start, right? We don't have level 2 belts or anything yet, so we can't do much, but alright, so with that being done, alright, we want to get that going. We're gonna go ahead, go over to our concrete, sure that we can build us our miner. Yep. Already out of limestone. Look at that. Our closest limestone node is gonna be right there. Right here. Our closest limestone node. This is from before. Might as well grab these while we're going, just because, right? Alright, so we're gonna pick up the miner. We are gonna grab our 1, rotate it. can look in the direction of the hub. That way we're not going the right way. Offset it just a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna have enough. No, I'm not gonna, I don't have enough concrete. So let me just craft up some concrete real quick. Just enough to get it back to the hub. I tried to save all the handcrafting that I could from the recording, but go ahead and knock this out real quick. Alright, so it's gonna stretch over here. It's gonna tell us we can't make it, right? Yeah. We're gonna run out of plates, regular old plates, aren't we? We're gonna run out of plates. Alright, well, I guess we're going to make some more plates. Yeah. So we'll be right back after we craft some more plates. I need a little more resources than I thought. Alright, so we made up the plates we needed. We brought the line in. First thing we're going to do is we're going to split this. So, looking at the miner, it is a pure node, so it will do 120 per minute. Obviously, our belt speed only does 60. So, what we're going to do... Oh yeah, I don't have blade runners. So, 120 per minute. We're going to lay down our first constructor. Production, constructor... Just for purposes, right? Concrete is 45 per minute. So 120 divided by 45 is like 2.5. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3 constructors, and just one of them won't be exactly perfect. We'll hold down Control, and that'll allow us to snap it to it, right? Snap in line with the next one. And we'll do one more right here. And we'll do some belt work. Here, we'll come to it, and then we'll come back to, give us our perfect 90-degree turns. One will go to it, come back to, that's our perfect 90-degree turn. Alright, so that's gonna give us concrete. Right. Yeah, we can go ahead and put it in. This way, once we upgrade into that, we'll go ahead and get our stuff. Alright. Then we need a merger, right? Come this way with it. Won't need a merger on the first one, because that'll go right in this one, but this one will need a merger. So again, there, 2. Actually, try to keep the same kind of thought process. So 1, 2, rotate our mouse wheel, that'll be perfect 90. This will come into here, this will come into here. Right, and a box. I generally do my boxes right half on the foundation, so everything is looking good, straight, nice and clean. Alright, and then this will start building up our concrete. And then the next thing we need to do is we need to get 3 constructors. So what we'll do is we'll put 1 power pole here, power pole here, other. That way, this will actually no. Good rule of thumb that I generally go by is always one power pole. Not connect middle, but 1 power pole per item, especially in this game. That 1 power, that, and already done to master power pole. just for this bank. That way we can turn it off as that's gonna hook up. Here. Got these. Alright, I think we need to configure these. Yep, configure these concrete. The first one was done, middle one. Even still, our max power consumption is 16, our capacity is still 40, so we don't need our bioburner farm yet. You guys are doing pretty well, yeah, 21 wood. But I got a ton of biomass already. Restock that up. Alright, and now we already ran our power line out too. Follow our belt and our power line. Out to our line. Alright, so we're rocking this. Production actually made, right? Awesome. Hook this up. So this takes 5 megawatts, so it's still plenty good on power. Won't be an issue there. Throw that on there since we're not going to use it anyway. And there we go. So it's creating at 120. Our belt's only 60, so it's going to build up and start and stop, start and stop. We don't have access to underclocking yet, right? So what we'll do is we will ride this bad boy back. I'm not going to sit here and wait 20 minutes to get back, so we're going to go ahead. So now that we have this up, have a bunch of stuff coming back right through the tree. Got it. These are gonna just nicely. So even at 60, gonna make 20 concrete. Essentially, come down. So really, I mean, for now, what we can do, one of these. No, we'll just evenly split it, and it'll just constantly evenly split and go until we get our belt, our 2 belts. Start that. So that's our basic concrete setup, right? So, then we're gonna want to get some concrete going there. But we need concrete before we do anything else. Again, I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of handcrafting. We're going to let this start going. Going to probably put miners down and get all the belt work done for this. And next time you see this, we will have it laid out a lot further so that we can start on our production line. So, we'll bet. Alright. That took longer than I thought. For you, it was only a second or two. But for me, took longer than I wanted it to. Anyways, let's knock something off our list. Let's get this built. Inventory slots. All that
Milestone
tier
reached.
1.
The molecular analysis
done.
machine,
Yeah, but-
referred to as the MAM, will allow
we got
R&D
some
to
inventory
provide
slots
new
and extra hand
technologies,
slot.
items,
We
and
got map
buildings
now.
based on samples collected
All
in the
these other
field.
things that we can knock out.
To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration,
So,
an
we
upgraded
ran our iron
toolbox has
lines
been provided, as well as an
and our
object
copper
scanner
line.
and beacons.
We retooled
Note,
this
the
just a little
object
bit.
scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable
Got a
detection of
bunch
specific
of,
objects.
Bunch of concrete coming in now. But now, what we want to do,
The map has been unlocked.
check out this map. Don't have a lot things. So now we're gonna do a biomass. So with biomass, the thing with it is it doesn't have to be whatever you're producing doesn't make much of a difference. So it only burns as much burn rate. Yep, 10 of them. It's gonna be way more than enough power than. Hook these up. Yeah. That's odd. I mean, yeah, these aren't gonna be, I mean, PowerPoint is on the back, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Because when you walk up to it, you're supposed to be geared up, hitting that. I mean, that's the way I see it, so. Alright, goes to the main line. I want to keep it running for now. This will be my kill switch for each of these. Have its own line, and also have do the drip. So, till I get that. Oh yeah, forgot. We did something on our to-do list. Get off. All right. Oop. Save. There you go. All right, we got our tier 1 unlocks done. Bio power farm is almost done. We're gonna have this. So, constructor here. Yeah, it's gonna clip a little bit, but okay with that. Right, and gonna go thing there. The right. It's gonna be lead, wood. And these are just gonna. They're not gonna be hooked up. Have it. Because it's biomass. Solid biofuel. Once I unlock it. Here's one of our tier 2. They're just gonna stop here for now. Here. Gotta do some power real quick. We're gonna go ahead and set up the power. So all that we have to do figured. Leave. Here. That out. That out. That out. Space for this? No, we don't yet. This what the leaves, right? So one way that I like to do it to know what is what, come right up to your thing, back all the way down to 1. Process. No, that works. See right there. No power. Oh, because they're not connected. Grid there. Alright. Just done. Box. Everything in there real quick. That out. Just so we can get once we get our chainsaw, this thing will become really operational. Okay, this will give us 270 watts. What I'm gonna do is not run into the conveyor belt. Close that. That. Take this down. This is like our main. Alright, cool. Yeah, because we're out of leaf. Good thing is these will slow burn. It says 10 minutes, or it says 6 seconds, but obviously we count 1. 6. It doesn't take that long, or I mean it lasts a lot longer than that. So we only produce what we're using with biomass. Everything else is a constant production. It doesn't have that. So, but this will give us all the power we need for this little starter base, and this starter base will get us all the way up to coal power. So I would call part 2 complete. Have my resources here. That storage box. Let's mark off our biopower farm. And you know what? I'm gonna separate it quick. I don't think we have time. To do our concrete and copper, or our iron and copper. So we did our concrete, right? I mean, like I said, once I get tier 2 belts, this will be fully operational. Right now, we're just going by what we have now. Because all we have is our tier 1 belt. Oh, definitely didn't want it. I'm still gonna get out of here. And then, yep, we'll do our iron setup there and our copper setup there. And I think we're ready to go. So, with that being said, we are going to end the setup here. We're going to go ahead and get our lookout tower so we can take a look at what we accomplished. So, concrete setup. It is set up for 120 asterisk because it's 135 really. That's okay. It'll still give us 40 per minute. All right. Split it 3 ways. 3, so 40 per minute concrete, which is going to be plenty. We have our self-automating biomass right there. And once we get biofuel, solid biofuel, it'll be ready to go there. And we have our farm. There, did I not fill that one? I did not fill that one. Well, if you've gotten this far in the video, the end, and you like what you see, want to stick around for more content, get notifications of when a new video drops, whatever the case is, please like, subscribe, comment down below, tell your friends. Appreciate it for you hanging out and watching. Check out these videos and the playlist for more. See you next time.